As Count Dooku worked to strengthen the Separatist alliance, he brought in many powerful factions such as the Trade Federation, the Banking Clan, the Techno Union, the Commerce Guild, and the Corporate Alliance. Having fully embraced the dark side and their ambitious, selfish nature, it was not long before he already started planning for the future and the day he would overthrow Sidious to replace him as Master of the Sith. And so when he learned of a powerful Force user who had defeated the pirates and warlords of the planet Radatak, he offered her a place by his side to serve as his apprentice. Asajj Ventress, as she was known, was born into the Night Sister clan of Dathomir, but was sold into slavery at a young age. During her time on the planet Radatak, she was found by a stranded Jedi who trained her as his Padawan. Yet soon her master was killed, and this loss affected her so deeply, she turned to the dark side and went on a mission of vengeance. Asajj proved a useful tool for Dooku. However, Sidious grew concerned about the dark side assassin and how powerful she was becoming. Confronting Dooku, the Dark Lord demanded to know if he'd taken on his own apprentice in the hopes of replacing Sidious as Master of the Sith. Though that indeed was Dooku's plan, he was forced to deny it and was ordered to kill Ventress to prove his loyalty. And while Dooku gave the order to have her ship destroyed, his former apprentice survived the attack and returned to her homeworld of Dathomir, where Mother Talzin and the Night Sisters healed her wounds. Working together with the clan, Asajj then set out on a mission of revenge, but failed in her first attempt to kill her former master. Fortunately, Dooku did not learn who was responsible for the attack, and so when Mother Talzin approached, offering a new dark-side apprentice to replace Ventress, he accepted her offer, and so Savage Opress, a powerful Force user and brother of Darth Maul, was given over to Dooku, though his true loyalty was to the Night Sister Asajj Ventress. Eventually, the deception was revealed, and Dooku was forced to engage both of his former apprentices, but they were unable to overcome the Sith Lord, and Savage, having grown enraged by the taunts and dismissal of both his dark-side masters, turned against Ventress as well, pinning all three against each other briefly until they became separated and escaped. Ventress later returned to Dathomir, only for Dooku to send a droid army against them, wiping out the Night Sisters, and leaving his former apprentice alone in the galaxy, forced to become a bounty hunter for her remaining years. Savage, however, was not finished with being a dark-side apprentice, as he was sent on another mission by Mother Talzin before the Night Sisters were destroyed, seeking out his brother Maul, who survived the duel with Obi-Wan Kenobi through his deep connection to the Force. Although Maul had been grievously wounded, he was eventually found and given cybernetic legs. Maul, now yearning for vengeance and eager to carve a new place for himself in the galaxy, took his brother Savage as a Sith apprentice, modeling their relationship after the Rule of Two and legacy of Darth Bane. Together, the brothers went off, wreaking havoc across the galaxy, forming a Shadow Council, and even coming to rule the planet of Mandalore. Yet when Darth Sidious learned of Maul's survival and his formation of a secondary group of Sith, he came to see his former apprentice as a rival, and so went personally to Mandalore and engaged the brothers, killing Savage and imprisoning Maul. Although Maul eventually escaped captivity, he never again rose to the heights he'd once reached, and over time became obsessed with seeking vengeance against Kenobi, who robbed him of the chance to become a great Dark Lord of the Sith. Yet his obsession only served to stunt his growth and power in the Force, whereas Master Kenobi became wiser, more patient, and cunning with each passing year. Decades later, Maul at last tracked down the old Jedi to Tatooine, where they fought a final duel, resulting in Obi-Wan quickly defeating and killing his old foe. As the Clone Wars went on, Sidious continued to use his apprentice Count Dooku to sow chaos and division across the galaxy. However, he also saw great potential in another, believing that the young Jedi Anakin Skywalker might one day become far more powerful than Dooku and a more worthy Sith apprentice. Anakin Skywalker had once been a slave on Tatooine, but was discovered by Qui-Gon Jinn, who after learning that the child had been conceived by the Force, came to believe he was the Chosen One, which prophecy stated would one day bring balance to the Force. Despite being too old for traditional Jedi training, Anakin was taken as the apprentice of Obi-Wan Kenobi and quickly grew to be a powerful Force user and masterful with a lightsaber. Nevertheless, he was proving a poor Jedi, unable to control his emotions, and suffering from night terrors in which he envisioned future tragedies and the death of loved ones. As he grew more powerful and earned the rank of Jedi Knight, he became arrogant in his skills, resentful towards the Council for not making him a master, and even bitter towards Obi-Wan Obi-Wan for constantly treating him like a Padawan. Anakin also fell in love with Senator Amidala, violating the Jedi Code by marrying her in secret. Chancellor Palpatine, who grew close to Anakin from a young age, took every opportunity to encourage his independent thinking, slowly luring him to the dark side. Sidious even organized his own kidnapping in order to manipulate events so that Anakin and Obi-Wan would have to face Count Dooku in battle. In the past, Dooku had faced and defeated both of these Jedi, only failing to kill them because of the interference of Master Yoda. But this time the fight proved more challenging. Although the Dark Lord defeated Obi-Wan, he was unable to overcome Anakin Skywalker and was beheaded at the order of Palpatine. With his apprentice dead, the Chancellor offered Anakin a place by his side and revealed himself as a Sith Lord. Anakin at first was shocked by the revelation and reported the discovery to Mace Windu, who along with Jedi Masters Kit Fisto, Agen Kolar, and Saisi Tin went off to arrest the Chancellor. But Sidious was so powerful he was able to kill all the Jedi save Mace Windu, who was able to reflect back his Force lightning. Yet just as Master Windu was about to land the finishing blow, Anakin Skywalker cut off his arm, allowing for Sidious to send the Jedi flying out a window to his death. Anakin had fallen to the dark side, believing that only with the help of Darth Sidious would he be able to prevent the death of his wife and unborn child. And so Sidious named his new apprentice Darth Vader and ordered him to kill the last of the Separatist leadership to bring an end to the Clone Wars. Love audiobooks? Then be sure to check out Audible, where they have the world's largest collection available. Simply sign up through the link in the description box below and get 2 free audiobooks to start out. A special thanks to all those who contribute to CivilizationEx, like Caesar the Salad, Scarrick the Wolf, Barian the Soft Bastard Beesbury, and Daedry Dragon's Wit. If you would like to help CivilizationEx, click on the Patreon link, and please be sure to like and subscribe, and click on the links to see more.